Good old Konami. Good old Konami. This is not the version that's available on Steam, by the way. This is PlayStation 2 version. Just gonna give some funnies with the controller. Can already guarantee you that. Oh, it seems to be looking just fine. Audio seems to be fine too. But yeah, it's been 2 years since I've played Metal Gear Solid 1. Well, Twin Snakes rather. So this is long overdue. The last time I played this was on PC back in the day, and it was a very shitty port because my graphics kept glitching out during cutscenes and stuff. Just not very fun. It was still playable other than that though. Look at the snake. He has eyes now. Well, he also had eyes in Twin Snakes, true. I might be able to get done with the first chapter today. Well, I'll call it the first chapter, but need a Twin Snake style remake of all the games. It's never going to happen. I'm afraid. I wonder if the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is going to be any good. I'm still intending to play the original Metal Gear Solid 3 though. I'm not going to put too much faith in the remake. Still funny that 2 or 3 years ago we were like just walking in the shopping mall and people were holding some sort of show and the Metal Gear Solid music was playing. I was like, why though? Why are you using this music for your show in the middle of the street? It felt so weird. It's always kind of weird just encountering game music in the real world somewhere. Because it's a banger? That's not... Yeah, that's true. That's true. Kudo Ocelot. But yeah, as I said, we're going to get some long cutscenes, especially near the second half of this game. It's going to make the process a little bit annoying to get through, I imagine. And we'll see how that goes. Who's this blonde twink chat? I've never seen him before. I only know Snake. Who's this guy? This is weirdo. This is also the version that has the skateboarding minigame. No, I'm not going to be playing the skateboarding minigame, chat. 2003, youth. Okay, so I'm going to need to get used to my controls somewhere. What do the options do? Vibration on, radar type 2. Sons of Liberty does not appear during intrusion view, does even appear, okay, that's fine. Typical caption, that's fine too. Normal. Item window, I'm not sure. Do we group them up? I guess we'll see. I might have to fumble with my controls every now and then. Skateboard. Long cutscenes, you're lucky Metal Gear Solid 4 has no port then. I'm kinda unfortunate that Metal Gear Solid 4 doesn't have any ports because I've never played that game because of that reason. I mean, it might be doable to get it running nowadays, but still hoping that it gets ported to the PC sooner or later. Seeing that the first bundle with a bunch of games. So maybe we get a second bundle too. Would be nice. New game, Tanker Plant or only Tanker or Plant? I didn't know that the Tanker was separate or like that. Both of them, of course. Just keep stuff normal. I'll be complaining enough already anyway, I imagine. I want to keep my... What do you mean actually? What do you mean by intrusion view? Like it's yellow? Not sure every single time Twitch has to remind me the stream is meant for mature audiences, like Twitch Twitch gonna twist. Twitch, don't worry. Just keep the rated top on 2, I guess, by default. The story is fictional, chat. Do remember that.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Yeah, when I first played this was hella glitchy looking for some reason. Like, I've no idea what was wrong with the PC copy. Holy bloom. Kojima's a genius, don't travel back in the future, the story's fictional. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 2 specifically is really relevant these last few years, isn't it? And again, when I played this first I was a kid, so probably most of the themes went over my head, so this might be a bit of a different experience now. Or I might actually get what he's going for. Which I'm not sure what else the Substance version changes over the normal version. Yeah, it would be nice if we could be invisible the entire game. Now the problem with him being invisible is that you can barely even see the action that he's doing. And then he fucked his invisibility up on his suit. Good job, Snake. Good job.
Boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
So there's more just some visual changes and some couple text pixels because you're bringing extremist difficulty option. I mean, I might not even remember what the visual changes are going to be because it's been so long since I played it. Gameplay begins. No, wait. Go that call down.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Chat, it bothers me how the portraits do not align with the background thingy.
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black
No
market?
capture making
Shadow
jokes, huh?
Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models.
I'm just going to use that joke with when I play the third game, Van, don't worry.
Anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
Why are you calling it an infrastructure when it is a boat?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontation. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill.
That's not happening with my fat ass.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than
I'm not doing any of this, by the way, chat.
Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary.
The first person mode for this was
We're talking
huge.
about a difference of 10
Because I remember struggling with that at the first game.
Chest or head. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read
lucky
the
charm.
Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Oh, Mario's back already. She's only missed the entire intro.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone.
Stealth mode, huh?
By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
Sure, why don't you brag about that?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea.
I don't really think you can see what is on the deck with this weather anyway, but sure, Otacon. Sure.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh, there goes your stealth mission, Snake.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS S-74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Interesting way to classify that. I mean, I guess the hat helps.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
How come no one has found him yet? He's just chilling on this deck the entire time.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasaka.
Shaka instant version.
Right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photograph.
I like how you can move them around. Like, it has
Once we
nothing, but
have
it's
those,
funny.
We can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right.
But I like
My
pyrotechnics.
best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no.
Why not just use the same frequency then if it's
Call me
just
on the
you
phone
anyway?
when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
I'm going to save right away, by the way, chat, because it's been 15 minutes and it's only been cutscene so far. There we go. Hold on save.
You want to save, Snake?
I hope that this works. Ah yes, my actual memory cards. Yes, yes, completely physical. Oh, don't pay attention to what's popping up in the corner there.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
Alright, so let me check out the buttons here. That's first person mode. That's crawling. Okay, I should have it. I should have it. Are there any accelerations to be found here? Well, there's bandages. I'll take those. He doesn't see me, right? Oh, I'm fucked already. Yeah, he's like immediately. I immediately get my ass found out. Great, 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 great. Don't worry about it, chat. It's fine. How do I pick up people? Remember the basics of CQC, yeah. Okay, that's how I pick people up. Yeah, give me those rations, my bitch ass is gonna need them. Nothing else? Oh, fuck you. Yeah, right in the ass. Bullets. Yeah, I'm gonna need those. I like how I immediately fail my sneaking mission, huh? I was about to say, the gun isn't equipped there. I should doze off eventually. That's how I get over that. Alright. Some chaff grenades. It's an early pickup there. So something on this side too then. I mean, I shouldn't assume that this ship is symmetrical, but... No, there's nothing to pick up there. Just like jostle them a little bit for the goodies. Oh, what's that? How do we get that? Oh wait, no, that's on the floor below. Perception check fail. No?
So, you've got rations now. These are military food supplies and allow you to recover some life with use. If it is equipped in advance, the ration will automatically be used and life will be regained when you receive damage. You can select it in the window and push the confirmation button to use the item on the spot. Rations were designed to be carried and eaten on the field. They're all about functionality and calories. They use special freeze-drying methods developed by the NROC. They're compact, portable, and last for weeks.
Thanks for that, Odegon. Ah yes, we already found drugs. Good. Good. Can't enter through here.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go.
Snake is like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean action button?
Hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
I'm just looking around for items, really. Screw the mission. I'm collecting shit. The action button, yeah. At least it tells me the action button and doesn't tell me which button it is because the prompts are not going to line up anyway. Though I figured out which one it is. Oh yes, rolling those stairs is funny. Come on, Snake, get up. Chat, look at that cake, chat. Look at that. Look at that dumpy. Yeah, I already saw him there. Ah! He didn't fucking see me! How did he not see me? Good, go sleep. This is the kind of gameplay you should come to expect, chat. I'm not amazing with sneaking. I might like these games, but it doesn't mean I'm good at sneaking around. Oh, look at the footprints. Even if I did put him here, they're going to find him. Fake gamer, no. Just not very good at being sneaky. Did I hit him? I think I did. Don't think I did. Now we got him. Right in the ass. Like, I don't think it's going to matter if I put him here or not. Like, people are going to find him, I imagine. Get USB first. Can I put your ass in here? Ah, I can. To be sneaky, you need to move around using hidden roads that can be seen, example fence. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up, you and your fence. Ah, camera. It's good that I have some chaff grenades. Actually, I can just sneak under this one though. I'm going to leave that open, I might need that. You mean like this, Van? You mean like this? Hmm? Okay, motherfucker, be blind.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
Fish.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher.
You can also use your cigarettes,
Break
right?
it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Orange box. Yeah, there we go. Now they'll never find me. I wanna get this guy that snuck down here. Just so that he can't get in my way. Never mind, I guess he doesn't exist here. Call article in a box. Does it do anything special? Does that do anything special? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Oh, oops.
What you're wielding right now is a converted
Nah.
Beretta M92F.
That's not the cardboard
designed to
box.
fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy.
Oh, look, what do you
The
mean?
gun's
I'm always
fitted
looking
with
at
a
first
suppressor, so
person.
There's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
Back the first time when I played it, I ended up resorting into tranquilizing the people and then just like shooting them in the head when they were knocked out, just to get rid of them. Anything on my fancy box?
Using the old
Yay.
cardboard box trick, huh? Looks good on you, Snake. Camouflage is the best way to slip past enemy surveillance. But cardboard is just paper when it comes down to it. It won't withstand any serious assault for long. Don't rely on the trick too many times either. And I recommend you keep it dry.
Recommended keeping it dry, huh? Okay, from what I saw, someone's path leads here, so I'm just gonna wait until he shows up and then shoot him in the ass. I might be waiting for nothing though. Might be able to shoot that guy from over here too, by the way. Like, why would you just like wire that hallway? Nothing else. Let's see what else is in the room. Welcome, access, eh? I'm full on rations already. Can you see me if... Snake, why are you sneezing? So in the first game there was a weapon under the truck, but I don't know if there was anything like that here, like really early on. Like I keep seeing the ammo for this thing, but I don't know where this thing is. Oh, hello. You're eating you.
Yes. Is it fine?
I suppose. Ammo. Did the other box also say ammo, or was it just the thing itself? Yeah, also just ammo. Also ammo. Like, it's probably hidden somewhere on deck, isn't it? Let's make a save in this area too.
Time to save?
Save frequently. Oh, there are you. Then again, I don't really think there's much more to sneak towards anyway on the outside.
There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from...
He doesn't really sound sure about these euphemisms, does he?
Got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items.
But items, you never know when I'll need them. Look at that ass chat. Yeah, the sneaking suit is doing wonders for the form of his eyes, isn't it?
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
more ammo I do not yet have. Where is that weapon head? This bothers me. Chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I specifically have to go through that door on that side, huh? I get that if we're going for these doors, but it is annoying that you need to press a button multiple times to open them.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
I'm just giving this bit some taps, don't worry about it.
Explosives in place.
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death.
Death. I have a bad feeling about this mission.
You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
I started to rain as well, you know.
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard.
I mean, it's not like you could read it from the voice, but
Turn around.
sure.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Well, it's boss fight time. Alright, how did we go around with this again?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters to me.
How about you move from there?
Oh, take this!
Set a grenade.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
struggling with controls here a little bit, chat. Don't worry. Let me put my rations on. Actually, I might need to use a band-aid. As you can see, there's... I mean, I think that was also in the first game, right? With the 2 health bars. Oi. How have you done? Oh, right in the face. I'm bleeding again. I mean, I don't even have an older weapon to actually kill her with, so... tranquilizing it will be. Eating the best way to stop bleeding. It works, don't worry. I guess this is where we got the weapon, yeah. Well, this thing isn't silenced, doesn't make one hell of a noise, so I don't really think I want to use it. Now look, it's his recovery move from Smash Bros.
Cypher. Otacon. The ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah,
E.
it just caught my eye, you know.
Oh.
I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't
Yeah, I'll be
waste
finding them all over the
time
place.
with that thing.
I hear you.
I like how the ammo kind of foreshadowed getting you this weapon, isn't it? What if I shake her around a little bit? Did you drop anything interesting? Oh no, dog tags. Right, that was a thing. Also, the inventory in this game gets pretty massive compared to the first game. Do remember that. Oh, lovely. Stop moving, let me shoot you! Damn it. He's just gonna keep walking circles here, isn't he? Yeah. Got your ass. Wet box. Great. We got a cardboard box and a wet box. Come on, drop something funny. No? Doesn't want to drop any items. Wet cardboard box to transport perishable foods, wet and weak, equipped to wear. Oh no. Like, why would you do this? The poor cardboard box is ruined. Is there something on top of this shit? I don't think I can get off there. Chat, is that an other box? Thermal grenades. Oh, thermal goggles! What a frill. No, not yet, not yet. Man, the actual stack is in 3 is really absurdly long, isn't it? Oh, you didn't trip this time. Good. I wonder if the people down below are still knocked unconscious or if they're going to be replaced at this point. I'm lucky you walk slowly, even though they're already there. Oh yeah, they seem to be new people. Lovely. Where is he going? Like, Snake, they're holding AKs. Can't you just, like, grab an AK from them? Let's grab the ammo down here real quick. Like, I hope I don't need it. Also, I should save actually after that fight. Not like it was the most complicated fight, but it's just I don't want to lose any progress.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second.
$31 really. It doesn't feel like 31 minutes because most of the stuff has been cutscenes so far.
Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... hold on a second. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken...
They still
jeans,
exist.
They would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them.
Are you sure about
News
that?
report from that fiscal
You sure
year
about
is
that?
enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Pretty sure people bought those. Go sleepy sleep you. Nothing new here. Yeah, headphone back was down. I mean, they do look cool. Nope, still on budge. I'm gonna keep moving these people just in case they drop something. No. When did I pick up a magazine?
There's somebody there.
Oh no. Like, how do you stop aiming? Well, by de-equipping your weapon, I guess, but that's... This wasn't open earth. This wasn't open earlier. Thank you for walking into that. Who is this woman? Yeah, fuck that drink in particular. Moderation I don't need. Worry about her. Oh. So we go down, right? That doesn't look good.
Raven?
Yeah, it does kind of look like Raven, doesn't it? Jump scare. Yeah, it just keeps on spawning these things, by the way. Can I shoot that guy on the other side too, perhaps? Alright. being very sneaky so far. It's prone to something going wrong here.
Freeze.
Freeze, but fuck you anyway. There's some more rations that I do not need at the moment. This is some on a higher level here, it's looking around. I like how he tiptoes around them. It's not like the machinery here is going to wake people up. Normal grenades. That just barely hit him, but sure. What's in the middle area then? Everyone's getting some good sleep here. I had trouble sleeping last night myself, actually. Could have used one of those tranquilizer bullets. Shoot him in the butt. I mean, you can do that, but it does take a while before they fall asleep and they might actually find your position. So you like to aim for their heads, really. But if you're in a hurry, you can just shoot them wherever. Well, that didn't really get me anywhere, and I did it. Hmm?
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Thanks for making your report. Now go take a sleep. I see. What does Kojima mean by this? Alright, sure.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Can they just throw a chaff grenade in there? Shouldn't that work? No, that might actually just blow up everything, huh? Anything in this room where the guy came from? Not really. No, his corpse. He despawned. Alright. Don't shoot on the explosives itself. Yeah, got it. Don't worry, just Kojima things. Just Kojima things.
Snake, respond!
But I shot the thing!
Snake!
Oh lord. Where put me back? Why does this put me back? Oh, just here. But why though? I shot the thing! So it should have been deactivated. Oh, there was one on the other side too. Oh. Like, what am I shooting here? I feel like that one is supposed to get you because you can't really see the other place that you need to shoot. What?
Snake, respond.
What? Yeah.
Snake!
Chat, I feel like I'm being bamboozled here. The flower. This of good quality fine flour. Okay. This is something still comes to mind now and then. Cake was baked. What the fuck does this thing say? Backed in Jamaica. Alright. It's the flour. I mean, I guess you could have seen the lines and crawled under them with it as well. Like, you think they would not do this, so otherwise they can't move in there themselves, but...
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes.
Isn't it where I was supposed to get off the ship?
Session with the commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I remember this hallway. It's annoying. Oh, at least you can hide here. Look at Johnny here listening to his music. You vibing? Now he's sleeping. Snake, why did you sneeze there? Hello there. Good afternoon. Or evening, or morning. depending on your time zone. So what is more fun than one long hallway? A second long hallway. But this time in the opposite direction. Snake, stop sneezing. Just rations. No, same time as here then. I mean, it would be. This is also Germany. Why is it being cut by Automat? They call it code from the red box. Maybe. Oh boy. Oh, look at these three bozos.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
I am.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir.
Snake, you see your gun.
Exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I already kind of knocked her out cold on the deck. Don't worry about it.
Who goes there?
That's more than three! Yeah, don't roll on that sake! Grenade? Yeah, I might have well throw a grenade in there too, but that'll kill them. Why would I not aim for the lights? Give me a bandage. How many more people are going to come out of there? Hold on, Chad, don't worry, I got him. There we go. I got it. Car technology. Kinda feels like it. I have thermal goggles, man. I like how the cutscene clearly showed 3, but there were like 9 of them in there. Oh look, there was another. I'm not really sure what you even need the thermal goggles for in this beginning part though. Man, I can't believe Snake is being got here.
Who goes there?
It's our best friend.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Have more revolver spinning tricks, chat. I know, he's the bad guy, don't worry.
Comrade.
Backstepping his owl is shocking. Just also not things.
Are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
Current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Sure about that? You might want to go to the beach.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots.
I like how this is made in an age where AI wasn't rampant yet. The Photoshop
and a close-up of the Marine
might be the one thing that didn't age properly.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary
Don't
network.
worry about it.
Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I
Sounds like a very full plenty of military inside and outside the ship, but no way for them to communicate with one another. Yeah.
And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need
It's not like the troops outside already got murdered either.
Otherwise they'll spot
Like, they would have picked up on that.
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
Picture time. But first... Metal Gear Solid is not known for its insane setups. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Of course you can Coda call your friends in the middle of a fight. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Snake. What's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time. Get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight saving time, of course.
Yeah, we're gonna have that soon.
Everything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight
No.
savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay. Thanks, Otacon. Thanks.
Initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Enjoy the speech, Jan.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
This might be a mistake.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the
No. I think they saw me.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Look guys, I work for the UN, it's fine. It's fine. I'm part of the good guys.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
Okay, so be careful of the metal plating.
Here is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Mess with the camera.
The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all
It's the
over
thing you
the
can do.
world are no longer
It's probably not a good idea though, is it?
blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation
No, that thing's pretty sturdy.
knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete.
You don't think
with
this
the
guy
US
here on the
nuclear
edge.
strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Yeah, no one sees me leave the room, sure. Think again, I might have been in another game. I don't remember.
Those in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
What is the way of passing here again?
Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic...
Never mind. You can do something with that one.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
It's going to take a few times.
It is a fact that Players
Oh, it
say
starts me over here. Nice.
are attempting to derail our own raid project, but I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Think you can interact with them?
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role
I can do that.
in military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced.
I'm gonna have to wait until I look the other way though, so it kinda didn't really help me here.
Competition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. I have a daughter. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation.
That's I do it a bunch of times and the soldiers turn around. Oh, there it is, chat.
Metal Gear.
I have a daughter.
Okay, what are we
My
doing here?
greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear
This is the
war.
station I need to do shit at.
Father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left.
Yeah, the crowd does stuff too now.
Up.
How do I make a picture?
Left.
There you go.
Good.
Right. Left. Right.
Yeah, we have one picture already. It would be nice if your software worked faster, Odegon. It's pretty shitty. Police nods. Huh. Also, I like how the timer just stops doing this.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. This is great. The Marines lettering shows up
Doing
really
Pokemon Snap
well.
now. Don't worry.
We're good on the image of the lettering. 3 left to go. 1 each from the front right, front left, and the front of Metal Gear.
Full left, so that's
Getting back to the topic at hand.
just here then, right?
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy, and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. The
Cardi doesn't even see me.
program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in
Let's take a picture.
2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in 2000 was a complete failure.
He's not very attentive, is he? No. No, not really.
Is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
Fell asleep standing. Great.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in
I'm not even
deploying
sure if
the
this
program.
counts, but sure.
Some say that it was a military plans for
He doesn't sound happy
$1
with
billion
that.
program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval.
Good.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Don't jump scare me like that.
Former President Sears did also act. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he.
Good.
For tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the
It doesn't help that was the exact location where he was telling people to look to. Like, god damn it.
the arms race when Shadow Moses happened.
Like, I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to sneak here or not, but...
Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone
Yeah, I was playing it safe here.
in the military community knows the facts. Expect spread across the globe like wildfire.
Alright, Professor Oticon, how are my pictures looking?
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Next up is... You're too close. We need something that shows Metal Gear as a whole. What's next? We only need one good shot of the lettering.
Thanks for nothing, I guess.
So, what's the last one gonna be?
No, you're pretty good. You can definitely use as a left shot. Photos from the left front and one of the left. No, we still have is from the right, the front right. Is it our right or its right?
The race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear ray.
Good.
Guess we'll find it out. Where the computer is? I think so. Guys, we'll see. If I have to sneak over there in a minute and 20 seconds, it's gonna be close though.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, now we have all the photos.
Oh, there we go.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Yeah, I only have 1 minute to get out of here. This is gonna be totally fine.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Reign. That is all. Dismissed.
This segment was shorter than I remember it being, chat. This was like 2 or 3 hours.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver.
Shut them all, look. Yeah. I like how the flashbacks are also just PlayStation 1 crusty. It's like, yeah, nice touch.
What do you want?
How can the people in front of him seem that he made a gesture?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Third party viewer. Yep.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
Sure, well-trained Marines. Oh, the oldest gone, yeah.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Do it. Oh.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Why are the other guys not shooting? Oh. You know, if Snake was smart, he would just shoot him at this point. But no, he's just standing there watching this all unfold.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Controller vibration is actually working over on this. Time for a swim, Snake. Also, Jet remembered that also lost his arm.
Brother. Who are you? You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Don't worry about it, Jet. It just works.
What it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Rules of Nathan? No, wrong game. I like how they try shooting the thing they created. Like, they should know that the weapon shouldn't work against this thing. I always forget how tiny the feet of this thing are. It's kind of silly that it can keep standing on those. Jet, just taking a sippy.
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
As I said before, I'm not sure if there are some cutscenes that are added in this version or not then. Plus the fact that it's been a good... I think it's more than 14 years ago. Anyway, that was the first part. The tanker part. Scientists make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effect. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information age. Lovely facts.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put
oil
around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shadow. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This was the first half of the game, by the way, well, the intro. Prologue, rather. Now the real game begins.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries.
Snake sounding kinda anemic.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 1.
Ah yes, if you've done your VR missions, now I feel like a true warrior.
When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Seems familiar to the beginning of the first game.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
It kind of looks like Psycho Mantis.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Right, I can play again. Unlike Snake, riding cartwheels. Why the fuck are there so much bugs on? Why the hell are there so many bugs down here? Oh, I forgot about this. There's a bunch of cockroaches. Not nice. Welcome to New York, I guess. They're the cockroaches. Right, no, don't get in. No, I guess we swim.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the
Stroke the water, ah yes, stroke the water.
Section to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater.
Yeah, I was expecting him to call me to like get out of the water or something like that, but...
Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Yeah, we'll be underwater at a later part in the game, and oh god. Get out of the water. We will be in the water at a later part in the game, and it's not going to be fun. It's probably the worst part of this game. Look at these cartwheels. Man, they really got a problem down here. Well, there's like this hole here. I wouldn't advise on crawling in here in real life, chat, but might be something here to pick up. Fan? No, stop it. Also, don't worry, this view will go away for first person and later points in the game. It's just only this first 2 rooms, I think, that you have to suffer with this. Oh look, rations. Nothing else there. Can't go out of here either. Alright, sure, got some extra rations to begin with. That's fine. I got no weapons. More rations. I mean, I know that I'll need them. You've seen how I play this game. Can I go behind it? Just that noise. Why did it look around like that?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Grlukovich man.
Grlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Who's that, chat? He looks familiar.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
Fuck's sake, Mike.
nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node.
Why does he sound so disappointed?
Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
See if there's anything else I can pick up here. Well, it's all about operations. Now what?
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
I'm still gonna shake him. No, I wanted the other guy. Right, stop this. Good job, Raiden. Good job. Oh. Sure, I guess we're doing this. Great. Start? Wasn't this for like missions or some shit? Is this? Yes. No idea. Is it Netherlands or the Netherlands? Why is that one in Japanese? Oh, there we go. Like, what's the point of this? Okay, settings. Sure.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their...
Why is that footage so crusty?
Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
That's the only explanation you're gonna give that? It gets jammed?
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The big shell's layout map should now be available after
this place isn't even on screen
button.
anymore now.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose
Isn't that convenient?
Service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
Shadow Moses?
No, I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that,
you know, shouldn't that be an issue?
And keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
It's good that all of these get saved in memory.
Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
Is there something special about the April 30th, chat? Think about it.
I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Oh great, we've been talking for so long that the people are starting to wake up.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator.
You must call him Raiden. Keeps calling him Jack.
Stay out of sight.
Now it could just kick him in the shins. What do you mean enemy fire? Fuck you. How do you choke someone out again? Standing behind him and pressing the action button? Let me save before this goes south.
What's up, Jack?
It's been 2 hours?
Hang in there.
Not very talkative. That's how I choke someone out. He needs to make a funny noise. Oh, I think I killed him. I think I did more than get him unconscious. Whoops, there goes the pacifist run.
Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
Oh, well, okay, he's gone. Sure. You got anything on you? I'm just going to, you know, put him over here so no one sees him. Well, immediately at least. I mean, this one is all that, but sure. You can join your friend. It was not my intention, chat. I didn't want to murder him.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake.
Who the heck is this guy?
He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
So from what I've gathered, people were very upset that they had to play as Raiden the first when this game came out and it was kept secret. Like all the promotion material just showed Snake or something, so I'm not sure.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries.
And now you get to play as this pretty fuckboy instead.
One to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on Struts B and C.
And the president?
Also thanks for resubscribing, Ben.
On Strut B.
Strut B?
Promotional material didn't show anything beyond the reveal.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding.
If there are birds, I think you can look for an Easter egg. There should be seagulls around here.
Connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof
Look
of
at it.
Strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
The issue I had with this place is that there is a lot of back and forth walking here.
Log into the network.
Got it.
Oh yes, Raiden, let's get your ass electrocuted again. Bandages. Also, you slipped on bird poop for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Raiden, you're pathetic. Seagull shit isn't that slippery. Come on now. There he lies, chat. Your protagonist. Down on the ground, covered in bird shit. What is the Easter egg you're talking about, Van? Straight up in first person. Oh! He's gonna shit on my face. Oh, Kojima. Get M9 first.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
I'm already halfway in it, Colonel.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
I was thinking that if I were to go for a new model, it should be a seagull.
This is different
because I swell like a sailor and I've grown up along the sea. Would make more sense. Also, we can make jokes with it because they say mine and they steal everything.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Stop harassing me, Colonel.
We have no line of communication with the SEALs.
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
So what's that note you want me to connect with anyway? It's probably inside here somewhere. How does your ass look, Raiden? Oh. Guess we don't get to see that.
Check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Very inconspicuous. Scar wheels all over the place.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance.
Just choke them out! Come on, Raiden, what are you whining about?
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Oi! Right, Raiden, get your fucking ass up. Oh, Raiden, you motherfucker. Yeah, what do you think laying on the floor would do you, huh? Hey. Chat, probably that. Yeah, maybe instead of trying to cartwheel him, we should actually go into hiding. That might actually be a better idea. Ah, yes, shot in the ass, great. You don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, these guys are blind. Very stealthy.
Jack, are you okay?
Rosemary.
Jack, tell me you're okay.
Well, my ass got shot, but it's fine.
It was a close one, though.
Oh, good. I didn't think it would be this tough.
Hey,
It's the helplessness of it, you know?
Maybe if Raiden was willing to just like snap a neck when he grabbed someone, we wouldn't have had this issue.
It's like having a ringside seat at a boxing match, but much worse because it's someone I love and the stakes are...
Rosemary, maybe this was a miscalculation on my part.
Nah, you don't think.
Her wasn't the wisest choice.
No. I apologize for the outburst. I'm all right. I will see this through with you.
Rose?
We fight together, okay? You have nowhere to run. Neither do I.
Rosemary, you're not obligated to continue. You know that.
I'm all right, sir.
Raiden, how about you?
I'm good.
Then the mission goes on. But Rosemary, there's one thing you need to understand.
Sir?
His name is Raiden. Got it?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Why did they choose a Japanese name though? You know what, I'm just gonna wait there until the thing is back to green, so I can actually see where they are, instead of accidentally walking into someone. Might take a bit though. Just shimmy to pass the time. Slide to the left, slide to the right. We're going to be in yellow caution for a long time in this game. You know, all of this would have been prevented if you just gave him a tranquilizer gun to begin with, Colonel. You know? It would have been a smart idea to send out your troops with some weapons instead of unarmed. Look, say about it what you want, but at least Snake starts with some smokes. I mean, I guess I got the scope. Sensor. Sensor detecting life forms vibrates when the enemy will approach. All vibrations will be off and the sensor is activated. Great. Great. Got SOCOM first. Yeah, this time I'm just gonna throttle him. Fuck him.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back...
Yeah, it would be nice if he didn't distract me in that case.
If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol...
Yeah, I was about to shove him into the locker. Don't worry.
You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Yoink. Look at all those bolts on the floor. I'm to get my ass zapped again. I did like it in the first game that you didn't have to access the map areas. You just had the map by default. I should check the other bridge actually, because I think this is the way to go. Also, I hope you like the color orange, chat. I'm seeing a lot of it.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, You will fall.
Luckily, there is no slippery bird shit that you can slip your fingers on and just fall down.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report.
Damn it, cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Strut B. B, please. I wish I could do a funny spin impression, but I can't. Best I have for you is speed. Let's check what's on the other side here. I think there might be weapons hidden around here. Some. Who are you? Konami's eyes. I see. I see. That's a bitch. Ration? I'll take it. You know what? I'm gonna use one of these. I'm pretty sure that this area is blocked off somehow, or it's like completely destroyed or something. Because you'll come back through this section later on, so there was something that blocks the path here. It's just ciphers? Just ciphers, yeah.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while.
I did have chaff grenades, didn't I?
Chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed.
Yeah, that's when it starts getting annoying, when these things are armed. Oh, I thought they had chaff grenades. I'm pretty sure there's also funny things you can see with the scope at some places, but don't ask me where those are. I don't remember if there's any items around here. There's another guy here on the outside. Or is it there might actually just be a camera. Flying Roomba. Yeah, I guess they are kind of Roomba shaped. Oh, this is close. That's all I do. Should probably save. It's been a bit. I just like to save more often because then I don't have to deal with all the conversation going on.
Jack, do you need to save?
Yes, please. Oh.
See ya.
Wrong button. Oh, I didn't want to call the colonel.
Raiden, stay out of sight.
Be spotted, try hanging. Just hanging there.
Jack, is that you?
No, I have to write that.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
Tomorrow is tomorrow.
I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission?
It's probably the shortest growth conversation you've seen. Yeah, they do get pretty long eventually.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead.
He got
now,
old.
isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Like when I move around like that, all I can think of is the parrot gif. You know the one. Well, try hanging, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Are you going to move? Or are you just going to stand there? Ow! Fuck off. Try hanging. Try choking. We'll be back on this bridge anyway. Enemies do replenish, I believe. Deja vu. What's Grey Fox been here? How do you not see him? It's Morbius. For fuck's sake. Oh, he might as well be. He might as well be.
What's going on? Alpha, respond!
He's Morbin. Oh no. You know what is this section B? B stands for bloody. Isn't it a bit of a dangerous place to store your dagger? Just saying.
5 today. Or rather, 6.
Get down!
What would every educator was smoking when he came up with this? It's funny because for all intents and purposes the first game is still somewhat grounded, but from the second game onwards it just gets batshit insane. Even then the first game was really pushing some weird things, but...
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
I know that voice, Jen.
Sam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Thing is, I don't even think I get to keep the gun after this cutscene. Just kinda disappears. I don't want the M9 back anyway, but...
I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Colonel. His voice sounds familiar.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Now this is a bit of a joke, because if you know, I think it was it 80s or 70s? The movie Escape from New York. There was this guy named Snake Plissken, so it already gives away who this is, basically.
How did you get in? Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
I guess the voice actor doesn't help.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
Stop staring at his groin, please.
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Yeah, at least the first game kinda gradually builds itself up, but like here's like, oh yes, next building. Immediately vampire bullshit.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than
He's a
live
gamer.
exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Hey look, it's an army of snakes. No, don't give your gun away! You fool.
So
Let
you're
me
saying
choke
that
people
VR
again.
training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that?
Oh, it's my blood. Time to smoke. Great idea.
Blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp.
Creative name, by the way.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-president George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel.
Fat Man is also a very original name because he's fat.
Began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result
Hello
of
there,
the
Matt. Good afternoon.
Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
But you're talking to him right now.
That made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell.
The Hopper Chief. Oh no.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Hey, finally, a weapon. It's not the M9 though.
Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Nah, that's not Snake Jet. He doesn't have the headband. It's not him. It's someone else. Yeah, he gave me the soak on. Great. Any bodies I can drag around? No? There should be a thingy here to connect to as well. Get M9 first. Yeah, I would like to have the M9. Shoot him.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Did I see something? No, there's the thing. Well, I got map here. Let's see. Pretty sure I missed the M9 on my first playthrough. Oh, well, I guess we're going out here now. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look around, but I guess we're gonna get more cutscenes. So just turn around in a bit. Like, I'm pretty sure I missed the M9 the first time I played this. I'd prefer to go around doing no kills. At least when it comes to the normal stuff. The bosses I don't necessarily care about.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
I'll be taking my president and I'll leave.
Queen.
Why is it flashing so badly?
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades! A dud!
Perfectly timed, fan.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
Animation's real good. Time to go for a swim. Oh, the seagulls.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
I mean, it's not a very big railgun.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Well, at least it's not the Hind.
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Can use room clear tactics from trade guards.
And I won't let it be just a dream.
Yeah, I think I've had it before.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Well, I mean, if they're looking at a pile of rubble and I was standing behind it and they didn't see me, so I'm actually not sure how smart they are. It's questionable, at least. Well, we're not opening that one, ever. How can I open this? You still here?
Damn.
Oh no! Ah! Snake that shoot me! Just looking around for where that weapon could be. I might have to Google that later. Is there anything else on this site? No. Well, like it's just me and my Sogom then, I suppose. Jeff grenades. I mean, you could easily make Raiden an Echo. Like make him a little bit faster than Snake, maybe. Because he's not as bulky. Ah, yes. If you need motivation to go to the toilet. I see. Why did that flush the toilet? I don't know, Konami might have just only given the right for Snake and nothing else. They've had all those Kodak calls in Brawl at least. I'm not sure if there's still an ultimate. M9? I don't have M9. Where do I get M9, please? Keep M9. Fuck Konami. If you go wall with a postman tap and you think something happens? You mean the door here? Yeah. TV. Oh, I can't open that.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing at
You're right behind me. Why are you in front of me now?
What's your name?
My name is Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
A little
Don't worry
bit.
about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's
Don't worry about it, Rat. Don't worry about it.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
That friend's just shitting on his name.
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Why not?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
Kinda looks like Otacon, doesn't he?
Later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup. So we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all
It's
right.
easy.
The
Just
man you're working
get the
with
red
is
wire.
best in
Or the
the
blue one.
field. All you
Or
have
the yellow
to do
one.
is follow his directions.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Right, stop whining.
It's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR. but you're more than capable of handling C4.
Look, everyone is capable of handling C4 as long as there's no detonator in it. It's just a piece of plastic.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
Look at this conveniently shaped explosive package I have.
This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing.
Now yes, let me just turn this bomb on
This
for explosion.
Here we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try
Even
to
the toilet.
imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you.
Conveniently, I have two of
An
these.
ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will
How
be
can he do that if he doesn't have the details of the radar
The
net?
sensor
No,
activated
don't worry
will
about it.
keep your eye on the radar.
Never mind.
He's using some other odorless substance.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk.
Look, it wouldn't be a Metal Gear Solid villain if they weren't quirky in one way or another. And this guy? Oh, you haven't seen his biggest tricks yet.
I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 sensor.
So is it green or is it yellow? Yellow greenish?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
Shouldn't you see it on the thing right now then?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course.
I mean, you would obviously plant them somewhere at the bottom of this thing, not like in the room on top of it, but whatever.
Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
As you can see where the first objective is going here. Like I said, you'll be walking back and forth in this place a lot.
I'll take care of shell 2.
Oh yes, we can't go to shell 2 for reasons yet, I guess. Ooh, card key.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3.
How about you give me a level 2 card?
To get next door to Shell 2.
Hey.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
he isn't very
Just
mobile.
slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both.
In case of what?
Dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes
Bothers me how high definition the picture in the back is compared to the rest.
40.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Nah.
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so.
I wonder who it is, Jet. I have no idea. Never seen this guy before. Never heard him either. No.
Just take care of those bombs.
You're a whiny little shit, Raiden. I gotta move on.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while.
Is there any rations in there that I can borrow, perhaps?
Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid.
Oh, but my items.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Jet, how long were those cutscenes? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? I'm probably just going to save here and leave it at that. Though I do want to check something, actually. Also give me this. I need to access that. Since I have a gun, I'm gonna go back to Bridge AF. See if we can get rid of the Cypher flying around there. Shoot the Malins? We can give that a go. Just checking if there's anything under the tables. Can I have a box? No, Snake gets a box. Why don't I not get a box? Where are the Malins? Right. Why would I shoot the Malins? Alright, you made me shoot the Melons and I didn't get anything for it. Physics? That ain't helpful. I didn't get anything for that. Well, I got the ball from Miss Stinky. Good. I should actually save, because it does a lot of cutscenes again. Also stare at boobs. Oh, we didn't save that frequencies. That's annoying, actually.
What can I do for
Doesn't Rose call you eventually and telling you to stop or something like that? I think I remember that being an Easter egg. I mean, there's plenty of posters around this place. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's probably good that I saved. It was half an hour ago.
No comment.
About?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality.
Since we're saying I recognize some of the sound effects and possible reuse from Son of Giannis.
I don't
Acid
care what
reuse?
it takes,
It's fine.
just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes.
Probably came out around the same time, I imagine.
Okay.
Oh, there's one flying around here too now. Yeah, fuck you. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that the pictures don't line up with the codec calls. It's like if there's a nice little frame around it, but no, the pictures just kind of clip through. It's like, Oh, fuck, there's people here now. Pretty sure for a turn there's just going to be another guy. I know that's a kill, I know that's a kill. Oh boy, well we fucking filled that one, didn't we? Just put these on them, get a move on. And we can hide in the thing again. Well, I guess all two came out in 2001, Zone of the Endless in 2001, and 2 in 2003. Sounds about right. We'll be waiting in this locker until I think more of, by the way. Like, I want you to go to like the F area to see if there's anything in there. Is it F? Yeah, it should be F. Also, that heartbeat you're hearing, every time that you hear that, my controller vibrates. It's funny. You know, it feels kind of bad there hasn't been a new Metal Gear game for like a decade. I don't think there will ever be a Zone of the Endless 3 either, because I imagine that Kojima left and didn't take the rights with him, so Konami's just letting it rot. Just like Metal Gear. Well, I say that, but Metal Gear he actually gave us Survive, which was something. Chat, what the fuck was Metal Gear Survive? You motherfucker! Ah, fuck, there was another one here. Sorry, Bob, you gotta go. Also, interesting position these two are laying in. Like I saved a bit ago, I'm just doing this to check if there is something there that I can get, like an item. Actually, I don't think I've been in this room yet. Don't want to be here. I mean, maybe there's something here. I mean, well, what's that? It's more pills, isn't it? Oh, bandage. I mean, we're getting the Metal Gear 3 remake, as I said somewhere at the beginning of the stream. I'm curious if it's gonna be any good or not. And also, I don't really feel the third game needed a remake. They should have remade the first one, if anything. Because even the remake we already had of that game is crusty as all fuck. No, no, you're not requesting any backup. Fuck you. Oh boy. Cardboard box. How do I get that cardboard box? I want that. I need that. You think Konami's testing for Metal Gear? Maybe. There's something else in here. I want that cardboard box. How do I get there? How the hell do I get that box, chat? Looks like it could go into there. Crawl like a baby. 5 is the best seller, but 3 was the best received. 1 and 3 are my favorites. I'm not sure which one I like most, really. 3 gets really bloaty with cutscenes, that was the issue. I feel that might hold it back a little bit. I can't crawl under this, can I? How do I get that box? It's taunting me. Like, it kinda looks like you can jump over here, but I didn't do anything. Oh, now it works! All I know is that Metal Gear 4 is more cutscene than gameplay. It's like 1.5 hour of gameplay or something. I don't know the details. Just recalling stuff. No. Box. Alright. There's no one here. Just a box. Forgot the camera was there. Fuck you! No, no. Oh yeah, I'm going the wrong way, by the way, great. No, this is going well. This is going well.
Over there.
That's what bandages. Just gonna hide in the place they couldn't find me earlier. There we go. just worked fine last time too. I can't duck in here. I mean, he's squished against the wall, so I can't really bend his legs.
Somebody there.
No, there's no one here. Don't worry. If we're gonna shoot that thing, they're going to notice, aren't they? Please tell me to leave through that. Why do you have to leave through this way? Alright then. Nothing to see here. Can even okay, I can enter this place. And this was a warehouse here, so there should be some items here that I can pick up. I'm pretty sure I got the headshot, he fell over.
What's that?
Yeah. This is why I want the M9, so I can actually just stun people instead of having to kill them and make a lot of noise. How? How I kill him? How did he still call him back up? Well. I just want to collect some goodies here. I also need to find a thing to actually get the map in this place. Oh, here we go. Guess I just have to wait until it's green again. Look at his hair bobbing around. But yeah, I only really wanted to get some stuff from this and then I would have called it, but yeah, I'm kind of struggling with going in here, I noticed. Stealth is optional. What do you think I did there?
There's somebody there.
No, no, there's no one here. No. No. Shoo. Go away. I guess the note thingy's on the top floor too.
Nothing here.
Oh, I have another one in. Please go to the left. Ah, fuck off.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Oh, we're not getting whatever the fuck is in this room, are we? No, now they saw me go in behind here too. That doesn't help. I hate this room, chat. I hate this room. You know what? Just kill me. I'll load in again. Whatever.
Right. What's wrong? Right. Right.
Freeze. No.
Nothing here.
So I can pick up anything there. I'm gonna go behind this. Ugh, every single fucking time. No, no, you don't need. Yeah. Does it reset it? I don't know. Oh no, no cutscenes, please, please no. Yeah, just like no, back in it.
Who's there? Nothing here.
Nope. Look, me playing this game at Pacifist Run is always out of the question. I can't enter any of these doors because we're all level 2. I think just getting here was a waste of time. Yeah.
Not again. We need more patrols.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Oh great, I went straight into them.
It's the enemy. I need that.
Okay, so there really isn't much worth picking up here. I guess I just misremembered that. I did save, so it should just be fine to leave it at there. And there's all the health and stuff wasted. Because I'm just waiting until the radar goes back to green and then just start from this area with sweeping the bombs next time. But yeah, I'm just going for 3.5 hours, it's quite long. I need to stop. I mean, I'm not planning on getting any good scores or anything, I'm just playing through this. For the story, that's all. Alright, you.
What can I do for you, Jack?
I do need to check where I can find the M9 though, because it's thing is either that or a silencer, I imagine. Cause I don't like shooting people and alerting the entire fucking base.
Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make
Why does he sound like that? Yeah.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Well, then I'll make a
Alright then,
reservation.
Alright then.
Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.
So I have. Oh no!
What can I do for you, Jack? Talk to you.
I do not know how to exit from this actually. Well, I can see it's B highlighted for bomb. Yeah, I guess I just have to turn it off then. But alright, chat. Thank you all for watching. And I will be continuing this, well, sometime in the future, I'm not entirely sure. I also expected the tanker part to take longer, actually. Like, I thought that would just be the majority of the day, but I guess it was about half. But alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.